Hi everybody, it's Julie, and today I'm going to show you what I've gathered together for my December to Remember junk journal. This is it's an idea journal, but at the same time, you can just make it into a journal, okay? So you can just make it be a journal. I'm actually going to make my December daily for this year, my 2023. I did not have time to do my pages ahead of time. I'm actually going to do it here. So you may see me just making pages. You may see me going ahead and making the pages the way that they're going to be for the actual documenting of the December for our home here. And so I am going to be doing the binder. So yesterday you saw what I've put together, including the new Angel kit, the Winter Folly kit. Both of those are new kits and their companions, and then other things that I have. And that one is going to actually be an idea kit for me. And so, yeah, so just remember those digitals are actually everything in the shop is on sale. Everything in the DearJulieJulie Etsy shop is on sale. If it is a companion kit, okay, the Angel kit, the Winter Follies kit, and their companions are 40% off. And the rest of the digitals are 30% off. All of the journals are 15% off, and all of the actual physical kits that I have in the shop are also 15% off. And my shop now is everything, all orders $35 and over are free shipping. So yeah, so all of the journals at this time are free shipping. And then, you know, you can add things and get it up to the $35. So, yeah, so I'm really excited about that. I hope if you're interested in an Angel Digital, I showed that in yesterday's video. That was Saturday. And so let's go ahead and show you what I'm using. So I'm going to be using this binder. I probably am going to be using some of these covers. What are they called? Page protectors. And I'm going to be using the papers that came in this kit. Okay, so yeah, so it's going to be interesting. How do we turn a recipe book into a December daily? But this was a great deal. It was I don't know where the price tag went, but I got it at Hobby Lobby, and I got it for 50% off. It was, so with 50% off, it was way under 100. Oh boy, it was way under $20. And so that included the cover, the great papers, the these that have the tabs, and all of these page protectors. Okay, so plus then I'll have all those recipe cards. So yeah, it's so cool. So my binder needs to be 60 pages front and back. That's 30 pages, 30 papers, or 30 inserts into the journal. That's like, that would be 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, 4 page. So I'm going to need 30. It just was perfect for December daily. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And so I'm going to be redoing the cover. I just think this is going to be a lot of fun. And there's a lot of things in there that I can use. The other things I'm going to use is, well, this I have the basic Christmas paper kit. So it's got all kinds of things in it. Some of them you get different pieces. This one I have started to use. But these are available in the Etsy shop. There's still a few of them left. And there are videos on how to take these and use all the pieces to make a journal. And then at the back, I have my stamped page that I'm going to use as one of my 12 pages that we have to do for this challenge we're making we need 12 pages that are not bulky. And so I gave you 12 prompts of what you're to use. And so this is my stamped page. Okay, that's my stamped, not bulky page. Yay, I've got one down for this journal. Okay, so this is what I sent the Emerald Patreons in November. They should be getting it anytime soon. And boy, I taped it in here good. Okay, here we go. So this is what the Emerald Patreons, they received in their kit. And I'm going to be using my items during this this challenge, okay? So starting off, they get a really fun ephemera pack with bells and little baubles, beads, paper clips, a couple or a few bulb pins, and some eyelets that are bells in there. Okay, a little Santa, some great tickets that are, I love the retro color of these, a couple of tags, some more tickets. I got a bunch of different tickets. Look at this old-fashioned Santa. Isn't he awesome? And you've got 4 of them in there. A couple of red note papers, some really pretty index cards. Again, you see the color theme. Some tickets, guest check, the recipe card, and the a piece of the red and white tissue. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in here like this, so that I remember that when I'm using those things, that is for that. Then for the December kits, many of them have these, are on their way to them already. And so we'll go ahead and show you. Oh, I dropped the blue, they get blue bling. It is just a little strip of blue bling. So remember, as a diamond Patreon is 15 and an emerald is 25, and they get this kit plus some other things. And the I pay the shipping and everything. Now look at this. This is their goodie bag for this one. They get some little pom-poms, some paper clips, some erasers. This is a sequin that says joy. There is an eyelet in here that is a snowman. There he is. An eyelet that's a snowman. A whole bunch of other sequins, beads, a bunch of eyelets. So all kinds of goodies for little shakers and other fun things. This one's theme was winter. We've got some more fun retro or vintage looking tickets. We've got one of the punch out frames, my favorite little tuck, a flashcard. One side is shiny, one side is matte. A things to do paper, and a this is a post-it note, index, Rolodex. An index card, a small doily, this beautiful paper with the gold, a blue index card. They get a piece of, you guys have seen me work with this, but a piece of the leaf paper. And a beautiful guest check with the retro writing. They get the full snowman napkin. Okay, so full snowman napkin and the tree napkin also. And so this has 6 images and this has 6 sides, and it is done so that you can, it's all like this. Okay, so you can do something large with these adorable snowmen. So they were the the theme of that. And then I made each one of them a little snow cap. And so that was in their kit for, this is the December kit. There are still some places available for December kits. This is US only. And that is $25 is the cost for an emerald. And they also get the special discounts. Every day they have 20% discount for the all digitals in the shop. And then when digitals go on on sale to the rest of you, they get an additional 20%. That's at the diamond and the emerald level. And they also just got their sneak peek and early entry into the group for the challenge. So these are some of the things I will be using. And I will actually go ahead and say, okay, today is going to be a Emerald Patreon craft with me. Okay, so some of the things that we have that we need to use for the challenge. Okay, so we went through and went, okay, flip-flop with the flap. I need to make sure I have a page that has a flip on it. Double tuck, I need to have an envelope. Corner double tuck with mystery. Don't really need to tell, I just need to have stuff to be able to make that. Double edge pocket, same thing. Layered belly band with mystery. Same thing, I just need to have an idea. I need to have the page and the stuff. Tip in with lock. Fold over, tuck and tack. That one, you're going to need to have, your paper is going to need to be special for that, possibly. Okay? Depending on how you are doing yours. Privacy envelope, tuck and flip. So I need to have a privacy envelope. So there's a privacy envelope in here somewhere. Fabric flip with stack-a-note. I've chosen a couple of fabrics, and I also found this bag that says Merry and Bright, and I can go ahead and add my pictures and stuff in here. And so I have that to possibly use. Let's see, policy envelope page with dangle wrap closure. So I'm going to want some kind of paper to be able to do that, or I'm going to want a policy envelope. Okay, so a policy envelope is similar to like the coin envelope, like this, only bigger. Okay, and the dangle wrap closure is where you have this, and you have like I usually use discs or buttons, okay, here and here, and then you have something that wraps around them and closes it, okay, and it dangles down, okay. So I'm going to put that in here. I don't know if I think I'm probably going to make my own, but we'll put that in there just in case. 6-pack flip. So one of my digitals needs to have a 6-pack so that I can make a 6-pack flip. Envelope flap up double pocket. So I'm going to probably want a large envelope for that. And I have picked, that is over here. So there's my privacy envelope. Glue falling down. Here's my large envelope. Okay. And so there's those. Now, the next part we're going to talk about is that all of your pockets and your tucks and like your belly band, your if you have a pocket where your mystery is, everything needs to be filled with something. So your double tuck is going to have at least 3 embellishments that it needs. Your corner double tuck with mystery is going to have at least 2 because you've got a double corner tuck, 1, 2. So at least 2 there. So you're going to have to fill those. Your double edge pocket's going to have at least 2. You're going to have to fill those. Your layered belly band with mystery, it's going to have at least the 1 place for your belly band. Okay, so if your belly band's this way, your insert's going to go that way. Your tip in with lock, none, unless you want to. Okay, fold over tuck in tack. That's going to be depending on how you're holding your tuck in. Remember that the fold over tuck and tack, that we made that a couple months ago. I will be doing it. I'll be doing it twice because I'll be doing it once for this journal as well as for the angel journal, and I'll try and do them a little different. Some of them I can't, but I will try. Privacy envelope, tuck and flip. So we did that one, I believe, in the fall, my fall journal, my woodland journal. Fabric flip with stack a note. We've done that many times, but you need to make sure you have your notes, at least 3 notes in your stacking. Okay, your privacy envelope, tuck and flip. You're going to at least have something in your tuck here, okay? Policy envelope with dangle wrap closure. You need to put something inside that policy envelope. And if you're making your policy envelope a tuck and not closing it, or you're making it, then that needs to have something too. Your 6-pack flip should have 3 things, 1 in each of the pockets, okay? Your envelope flap with double pocket, that's going to have 2 embellishments also. So, you need to make 12 different things. So you might have to actually think of ideas. You can't just make tags and put a tag in each one of these or a journaling card. They need to be different. They need to actually be a different type of embellishment. So that could be that you have one that is just a tag, one that is a tag with a job, meaning that it has some other type of journaling spot on it besides just on the single tag. These are all things that we do here all the time at Dear Julie Julie. Let's see. So you might have something that opens up and it has papers inside of it. You might have a round thing. Okay. So yeah. So there's that. Each of those embellishments that are going into the pockets need to have 3 embellishments or enhancements. The enhancements are inking, sewing, stamping, stenciling, staples. Staples count because we do sewing, so staples count. This time you get to use everything in your stash, so washi tape counts as something. If you paint on it, if you ink, like I already said, inking, if you add a sticker to it, that counts. If you add 2 stickers, that still counts as one thing. So if you're adding 2 of the same type of thing, that's still one thing. If you add a Dear Julie Julie digital to it, that counts as one thing. If you add a ticket, that is one thing. If you add a ticket that is a Dear Julie Julie digital, it is still one thing. It's not 2. Okay? Okay, so as many pockets, tucks, and things that you have here, that's how many embellishments you're going to make to fill it. Okay? Then the next thing is the 12 stenciled, stamp, stack of sticker, napkin. These are embellished, but not bulky pages, at least 1 of each. These are not part of your ensembles. These are not part of your embellishments. It is a page that you're going to take itself and you're going to put it in the journal. And that's going to give us some more places to put more ideas. Now you can go ahead and your single page can be, one side can be your stamping and the other side you could add your napkin. Okay, so you can do that, but these pages are standalone pages. Again, we're making an idea journal, and I wanted to remind us and me of all the different ways that you can make a page that is not super super bulky. Okay, so you have the 12. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is the December Junk Journal Challenge. The details videos in the description box down below. It's going to tell you all the details. Everyone that finishes their journal, they get a prize. It's a lot of fun. We have several that come out and join us each month, and several that finish, and they get a free digital for finishing. Plus a lot of fun, a lot of learning. And so, yeah. Okay, so those are the things that I'm going to be using. The digitals that I am using are, I have pulled out just a couple of pages that were on the desk of, well, I don't know where the couple went, but I have some from Christmas Joy that I'm using. You've seen me be using those. I am going to be using some of the pieces from, oh, this is the November Countdown to Christmas kit that the Patreons received. Okay, and they're still receiving some of it. Okay, so I'll be using some of this in the journal. Okay, so this is, you'll see it, some of it matches some of the Freebie Friday things, but there were pages, there were tags, it was a full kit. If you were an emerald, you got a full kit. If you're a diamond, you got almost a full kit. A ruby, rubies get a full mini kit every time, at least 7 pages, and usually they're 10 or 11 pages. And so that is the Patreon digital for this month. They got some other things as well. I also don't have all the pages printed here, but I'm going to be using that. I think it's going to be a good match. Sometimes I need some lined papers, and I like it because it's a little bit generic. Okay, it's not super, like if I go shopping for shoes, I go sit on Santa's lap. There's going to be things that I can use for the embellishments and things like that, as well as for pages in this binder journal. Okay, so this is from the Christmas Joy. And so I thought that this would be a fun one to use in there. I am going to hang out with my grandkids over the weekend. So I thought, but I love these. So this is Christmas Joy digital. And then I'm going to be using the Santa and Mrs. Claus kit. These are just some of the pages from that kit. We have these images in all different sizes, and they can be used for all different things. You're going to see over on my DIY channel where I'm going to be using these in my coffee bar, and I'm going to be making embellishments, ornaments, and all kinds of fun things. Wow, this is great paper that these are printed on. So, and that I did that on I needed 2 of each of those. That's not part of the digital, but yeah, so there's a little more in here. Those are ephemera pieces. And so this is my working file, but there's pages in the Santa and Mrs. Claus kit. Giant postcard page. This is a fun page with the little kids over here. So you, and this one, this is it can fold like that. I collect Mr. and Mrs. Santa Clauses. I have over 600 sets, and so yeah. So I'll be able to use these to document putting up my collection or how I decided to put it up. That would be really pretty as a bottom, that goes in a top tuck to have the poinsettia. I'll have to remember that. So there's way more pages and stuff than this. I did not print the kit out. I just want to use what I've got. And so that is Santa and Mrs. Claus. And I will be using that. And it is available in the Etsy shop. Okay, there's my envelopes. I did pick up, this is a new paper that I picked up. I really like that. That might make a great policy envelope. These are some of the papers that I just grabbed. I think I can punch this for embellishments. And then I was going through some stuff and I was noticing this paper is not super thick. So I think I can use this paper. And yeah, so that is what I've picked out to use for my journal. And so these are some of the other things I pulled out. We have a green truck, but we use our truck to pull out all the Christmas decorations. I'm going to use these for my stack of stickers, for the stack of sticker page. You only need a couple of stack of stickers. And so, yeah, so I'm going to use this for my stack of sticker page. I think I'll go ahead and put this right up here so it's easy to find. And so, and like I said, this is going to be a working journal, so I'm going to be making it and working it. There's a stencil. This is an idea for adding lines. I also have my rolling piece, my rolling thing that I can add lines with. So watch for me to use that. You can just use a ruler, or if you have a stencil that makes lines, you can use that. But one of the pages is to add lines. You can go ahead and just use strips of paper and it'll give you lines. Okay, just trying to give you ideas. However, the ones where you're not using something to make your paper more bulky might work better. Okay, so what page are we going to start with? I think we'll start with a napkin page. Now remember, this is for my binder journal, okay? The one thing that's kind of cool about when you use a binder is that you can put things in as you make them or as you need them. Okay, I have a choice here to make here. I have this one and I have this one. I'm kind of liking this one better. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that one. Okay, so, yeah, so I'll put that up there. I like this also, and I probably will use this somewhere in the journal as well. I love napkins because it does give you a way to add a whole bunch of things to your journal. So the other thing I thought I would use is I'm going to use this paper from the digital. This is from the Patreon digital. There might be something similar. There are pages with lines and with the red in the 25 Days of Christmas, the kit from last year. 25 Days of Christmas. Okay, and it was the Patreon kit that I gave last year. Okay, so we'll go ahead and cut this right up here. Remember, this is going to be for the binder. So now you can either put your holes right in here. This could be made to go into my inserts because the journal that I picked actually has the pages. But I think, yeah, it's not gonna work for that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to go ahead and let those go. I just wanted to see, you know what, we need a template page. Okay, this kind of just tells us how big our page is. This actually will stick out the edge. This is where the holes will be. I have to see if my regular binder thing is going to work with this, or if I'm going to have to pull out my cinch to make holes. Or you can just line up something that you have that already has the holes in it and go ahead and punch like that. Okay, so so what I'm going to do here, okay, I don't want this to go too far, is I'm going to go ahead and add the truck to the back. Oh, this was a good choice. Look at this, because it isn't the whole thing. Okay. This reminds me, I did put up a new video on the Dear Julie Julie DIY channel, and it was a snowman wreath fit project that my grandson and I made for them for their house, and it turned out really cute. It was really fun. It was fun having him help me. It's a very short video. Whoop. So I really appreciate all of you that have gone in and watched videos over there, helping me to keep that channel, because yeah, I neglected it. And so, okay, so I'm like, do I want to just cut? Because now with your napkin, you can cover your whole page. And that's what I want to do this time. I do want to cover the whole page. And I can write on here and put the pictures of us picking up all of the totes and the boxes and all the stuff. We have a whole shed that it's getting converted to just Christmas. Right now it's called the holiday shed. And I have a party shed. I have a holiday shed and a party shed. We don't do parties anymore, really, with everybody having moved away, and so many of our close friends moved away or passed away. So it's so not the same that I just right now. And then of course, you know, the safer at home thing kind of changed all that too. Okay, so there I have, oh, I lost, that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. Okay, I want to keep this border over here, so I'm going to go ahead and cut across. Okay, so I'll be able to keep that. And so we'll cut around, and I have a page that is ready for my journal, that is one of my 12 pages. And it's the napkin page, okay? And remember, this is an idea journal. It's a place for you to put, oh yeah, I like this idea. I'm going to put it so I remember it when I'm stuck and I can't think of what to do. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to end up doing something up here. Could be like a top tuck or something like that, but this is a page and it is ready to go in. Now, for the binder, we go ahead and pull this out, and we see that we can go ahead and I can make a piece that will go over here that can be the piece that has the notches out of it, and that might actually be a good idea. Okay, so so adding in a small piece. What do I have? Okay, so yeah, a non-bulky idea. And so I just went ahead and put it on the back of one of these. And I'm like, I know I have index cards and stuff in different places. So I'll be able to put a pocket or something here, or possibly a piece of ribbon that says something across here. What else do we have? We've got, oh, Christmas tree. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Saint Nick, winter wishes. Dashing through the snow. I like that. Okay. So this is a little from Tim Holtz, from that book that I've been using. And let's see. Again, this is the day that Tom and I bring up all the rest. I did it. We already brought up a few containers, so I could kind of get started. And I'm going to go ahead, and just because I did that, we'll go ahead and cover that with that. And then cover that with that. And I could sew it on, or I can staple it. And I really didn't need to do anything else to this, but I'm doing this because I messed up that top part, okay? So I like to show you how I fix things when I mess things up. So so that gives me that page. I'm looking around. I'm like, I could use that border, or we could use, that's too big. Okay, could also be a tip, could be a tip in, but we're not. This is a page. It's page, Julie. Okay, so we could go ahead and, you know what? We'll just show you how. Okay, so we've got this. And if you don't have a cinch or a 3-hole punch that is going to be the right size, you can go find a punch and use your template from your binder and go ahead and just cut your holes, and that is ready to go in. We have my first page, so I can go ahead and mark that off. My napkin. Okay, so down here, number 4 is napkin page. Okay, and I'm going to end up with, I'm going to have two stacks, because I'm going to have 2 journals. Okay, and I have not printed Darlene's page yet, so but hers will, or Carrie's, if Carrie does hers. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so I have that page, and says embellished but not bulky pages, at least one of each. So we want to do one more thing to embellish it, and it can be sewing around it. That would be actually really cool. But I'm going to go ahead, since we're right here, I'm just going to go ahead and go around with some of the red, because I'll be using this. This is barn door, I think. And I'll be distressing, and that's so that I can bring in the antique with these papers that are so white. Okay, so so that gives me my napkin page. Yay, got a page done. I'm gonna put it up here on the shelf, and let's move on to that stamped page. Okay, so I have the stamped page, and deciding whether it should be, I think I'm going to do just one single page for it. And so I'm going to go ahead and cut that. And I would be able to use that for something else. Yay. Okay, so I document all the way through to New Year's and New Year's Day. And then if we have anything holiday going even after the first, I'll put that in my journal. So I've stamped. I have the coolest stamps. I should go get them and show you. Wow. This one's much heavier. This one probably actually has the stamps in it, so I don't like to put them out with my other stuff, so they have a place in the guest room. I have the boxes full in there. So I have my Tim Holtz set. Actually, I love all this. It's a really cool stamp set. Okay. I have these. We used to have a ugly sweater party, and so I had bought those for that. Got the cool poinsettia. Up here we've got, I've done these. One of my most watched videos, I used that. So little stamp sets. This was from, I believe this one was from CVS. No, QVC. QVC. So that's a fun stamp set. These are the really cool ones by Sheena Douglas. The Dashing Deer, and these are the stamps. Okay, then you've got Ring-a-Ding-Ding. It's called A Little Bit Festive. Sheena, by Sheena Douglas, made in the USA, and it's Crafter's Companion. Okay, so I don't know if they still have them. They coordinate with embossing folders also. Okay, so there's that one, Baubles Baby. Light Up Christmas. There's a Santa, Yo Ho Ho. And this is the Keeping Your Spirits Up cheer. Okay. And then I have the little red truck. I have this. I have a little penguin. I have the little skaters. I got that from Jessica at I'm a Cool Mom, and I have not used it yet. I got this one because it reminded me of my yayas. Another truck. I've made Christmas ornaments with this truck. Maybe I'll do a video on that on the DIY channel. I love these penciled stamps that looks like penciling. Okay, and then I've got this one. And then over here, I've got this one with the angel and the deer. This one's sticking to that one. Oh, it's totally stuck to it. That is really weird. Don't want to lose that. Okay, so underneath here, oh, okay, there we go. We have Christmas blessings with the Holy Family. And then we have this here. Some more of those kind of pencil drawn. This one's Bow Bunny. I wrote it on here. Oh my gosh, I love this one with the Christmas words. I've had that for many years. It says, the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. Love this one. You can see I've used that one a lot. Okay, so now that these are out, I'll use these also. Okay, then I've got this one that has sayings for in a card, and then you've got the cute little snow people, and the angel is missing, but I have all the rest of that one. Then I've got these go with that Holy Family. It's the dies that go with the Holy Family stamp set. We've got Christmas at the Beach with the flamingo and the penguin down there and the shorts and the tree. And then I've got Life's a Beach again. I did a beach Santa journal, 2 of them. And so those were in here for that. Some more of the Holy Family and the truck and the cabin. And then I have some of those really big stamp sets that you get in the magazines, and they're in a different place. But yeah, so that gives you an idea of some of the stamps. But we're going to start with that Keep Your Spirits Up as my stamped page, and we'll go from there, because I really do want to use things that are already done. Do you have oh, you guys, and then I have a 4x4 drawer that is 4x4 drawer that is 2 stamps high of wooden Christmas stamps and New Year's. It might have other holidays in there also, but it's mostly Christmas. Okay, so to keep your spirits up, we're going to go ahead and on the other side, okay, so this is my stamped page. And then on the other side, I think I want to do, I have the holly napkin like we used in the other journal. Oh, you know what? I don't want to see the keep your spirits up. So we'll move on to this one. I just got this from Dollar General or Dollar General, I think. This was Dollar General. They had some pretty napkins this year. Let me know if you're interested in a pack of a variety of napkins. Now, will this one they'll still show through. But if I do this one like that, and then it could have a place for a pocket down here, I think that'll work. Okay. And it'll be thinner than if I, these are thin napkins. It'll be thinner than if I added another paper to the page. primarily thinking of the paper pad that I picked out was going to be my next possible. I don't know if you can see this, but we have a beautiful imprint here that we can put onto a page. Wow, that would even be pretty on top of this. Okay. We could go with a little bit on the top and a little bit on the bottom. And that would be our embellishing for this page. Pull it in. And we can still write on it. I like that. We'll put the other on the back. We'll use both. I hope you guys are having a great day. What have you been doing? Does anybody have their tree up yet? We do not. I do have a little tree up in the coffee bar. I'm missing a few of the pieces that I like to use in the coffee bar, so I haven't shared that yet because I haven't found all the parts that are supposed to be in there. Oh, come on. It's going to look great, though. Okay. Let's go ahead and hold you down there. Okay. Okay, I want the brighter side up. I'm going to go ahead and pull you over. Oh, come on. Oh. It's not listening to me. It's got a mind of its own. But it's giving you a realistic idea of this is not super easy. Adding napkins to a page, especially we got to hurry because the glue is going to dry. I like that with just that hint of okay, so we could put this on the other side, but oh no, we can't, because remember why? It's not going to be dark enough. So on this side, I'll be able to put a picture or something. Okay, I'm just getting this off. I'll come back and clean it up later. But that gives me my keeping spirits bright, or keeping spirits up. Keeping your spirits up. So like I said, Tom's birthday is in December, and so that might be a fun one. We might use that for his birthday, I think. And we also have Chip's Gotcha Day. So his adoption day is in December, and Olive's birthday is in December. So this one we're just going to put straight on like that, and then we'll know that we're going to come in and put something down here. Okay, so remember this is my stamped page. Okay, now you could take a single stamp and stamp like wallpaper or like wrapping paper. So if I took this and stamped it all over the place, or say ho 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 or something, so that's another way that you can stamp a page. You can do like we did in October, where I took a marker, or the ink pad. I took the ink pad and put it down, and then we stamped on top of the ink pad. That was really cool. So that's another way that you can stamp and decorate a page. And so if for an idea book, you might be wanting to do all of the above. I'm just trying to get this so it's going to lay. I want to be all the way across. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to put more glue on. We're not going to, it's not going to stay. So, but it's okay. It's all okay. We'll have 2 of our 12 pages done. So we have another birthday. Will be today. I'm filming this on Friday the 1st, and today is William's birthday, and we'll be there tomorrow to celebrate his 14th birthday. How does that happen? How does the little one do that? Be 14, just like you blink and they're 14. Okay, so again, I'm just going to go around this. I'll come back and do a better job later. Okay, I'm going to fold this up nicely so that I can use it, because that is going to make a nice card. Tuck maybe, I don't know. I think it's going to be cool. So another cool thing about this challenge this month is that you get to use your stash, anything in your stash. And so that is really cool. Okay, so the main part of this was that it was our stamped page. So we have our stamped page here. We've gone ahead and added the napkin on top. So that's our embellished. Okay, so, and then of course I told you it's still wet. We'll come in and clean up around that, okay? So, you know, 'tis the season to be jolly. Keep your spirits up. Might be kind of fun. But there you go. That, once it's cleaned up, that will be my stamped page. So that gives you 2 pages that I did today. And again, it's still wet, so I'm not going to go ahead and punch it either. But I have these 2 pages to go in the journal. And, yeah, I'm excited about that. This one is a little bit bigger. Might have to check it with, you know, that's why we use the measurement. Oh, we're still good. We're within the measurement. So we're still good. Okay, so stamping and napkin. We've done both of those. And I wanted to get these done because I want to be able to put them in. So stamped and napkin are done. Okay, so there you go. I hope you enjoyed this. You guys, don't forget to like the video if you did, or don't like it if you didn't. And also, make sure you subscribe, because we have more stuff coming out. And also, if you get a chance, check out the Dear Julie DIY Home and Garden channel. I am posting things over there, and would love to have you get a chance to see those. So, which one's your favorite so far? What are you looking forward to seeing me use? I am excited. We can add our first page into the journal. That doesn't mean that it's going to go in the first page, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to actually put it between these 2. And then this one I can put right in here. Could put it in. It might fit. Nope. I was going to say it might fit inside the thing. But I'm going to leave that in here as well. And yeah, so I'm using a binder for this journal, and I'm just making a regular journal. My angel journal that I'm making using the brand new angel kit, the angel digital kit from Dear Julie Julie, And the Winter Follies kit, sorry. I will be doing the idea journal with the lace binding for that one. Okay? So find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. So I keep my Christmas stamps in one of these boxes from my, oh, okay. The washi is in the stamp box.